Yo, what is up, YouTube? I'm Blitz5, and it's been a little while since I've made a video, so I apologize for that. So I'm starting this video off strong with an awesome clip here of me using Duelist on one of the war maps. This is actually one of my favorite operation maps. I just forget the name right now. And I'm going on an absolute tear with the Duelist pistols. So this is something that I avoided in this game so far. Up until then, I've been playing Call of Duty for months, and I just didn't feel like using Duelist. I didn't find the pistols particularly exciting, and I didn't really think that using Duelist would be so strong. But a friend of mine said, hey, dude, you got to try out Duelist, #2 pencil, shout out to him. And with the new pistol in the game, the 9mm SAP, which I'm using right now, people are saying this is the strongest pistol right now in the game. You match that with Duelist, and you can see the effect here is pretty good. So there's a lot of things I like about this gun. Well, first of all, it has 8 bullets in the clip, so that's nice. If you can, you definitely want to be using steady aim, and definitely want to be using the resistance class so you can get another perk with this. If you can get another perk, then using steady aim, extended barrel, or steady aim, extended mags, or the high caliber bullets to do more damage to headshots. All that stuff is good because when you're kind of spraying bullets, it seems like oftentimes, sometimes they go into the enemy's head because you're not really aiming that much, and that seems to be like the way to go. So it's definitely proven that the 9mm SAP is a strong gun. Try it out with Duelist. Use the resistance class. It's really great, a really good effect. I mean, the range is pretty good. The damage is pretty strong. It definitely doesn't hinder you that much. Obviously, if you're playing on a map where there's a lot of range, you don't want to be using Duelist pistols. But since a lot of the maps are small in Call of Duty, it is definitely a viable strategy, and it's crazy because you're giving up that basic training slot, which you could be using requisitions or hunker, but it still somehow works, which is nice. It just thinks that you don't get one of those too. You can see here, so now I've switched to, that intro is over. Now I'm playing on this boat map, also forgetting the name of this right now. I guess I'm just blanking on maps names. And I'm using the Reich revolver. So this is one of the 2 new revolvers that was put into Call of Duty halfway into the Resistance event. We didn't know these were coming out, at least I didn't. So we have the Reich's revolver and the Enfield. And from what I saw online, the big difference seems to be the Enfield 2 has more range and damage, I think, or maybe just more range. But the kickback is really strong. When the Reich's revolver kickback is much more controllable, and I think it's a lot more stable shooting, but the range just isn't as high. But as you'll see in this video, I feel like the range isn't that bad. I'm able to pick people off from significant range on this map, and also the time to kill is pretty fast. And if you're close to people, you can take out 2 to 3 people with this 6-bullet clip. The only downside to using a revolver is that you can't get extended mags on this. So you're definitely going to want to be using steady aim, the steady aim attachment, and then I think on these I was also using the high caliber bullet damage, and if you can, using the extended long barrel or whatever that is probably helps the range with this too as well. I forget if I had that on when I was making this clip. But anyways, realistically, even when I just first put on Duelist and I hadn't leveled these guns up at all and I didn't even have any perks, these revolvers are extremely strong. I don't care what you read online about any other pistol. Something about this gun is just, you can almost snipe people from mid-range of the map. There were some times when I would be moving slowly and turning, and I would hit both bullets directly on and get somebody from so far away that I was absolutely shocked what these pistols could do. And obviously, like I said, if you're playing long distance on long maps, or certain game styles, you don't want to be using these guns. You don't want to be using Duelist, especially if you're playing like competitively or against a really strong team. But this strategy is definitely viable if you're just playing an average map, and you have to control the way you move around the map. You have to stick to walls and small quarters, put yourself in advantageous positions to win when you're using the double pistol. And then obviously you always have your primary weapon if you get into a position where you can't hit somebody with the pistols, or you just get tired of using them like I did here. I think at this point the enemy team wasn't so great, so I'm like, oh man, I should go for a nuke or something. So I switched to my primary weapon, but then they killed me, and I said, you know what, I'm just going back to the pistols. So something I found is interesting here, why the pistols are so good, is because they have a low sprint out time, and a lot of times when I'm running around the map. I'm not even sprinting. I'm just kind of going at regular speed. But you can see the time from sprinting to shooting is so fast that it's almost like you have a shotgun with more range. You can turn the corner, just start spamming both triggers, and you can kill someone almost faster or the same time as a shotgun. If you hit both the triggers at the same time, it basically has that shotgun-like effect. And you can also hit people from, I think, a farther range, which is awesome. And then the reload speed is so fast. So it's like you have this mid-range shotgun that can reload fast. You have 12 bullets, 6 in each chamber. And then if you're using something like the 9mm SAP or the 1911 with extended mags, your clip is even bigger, so you can go on a longer tear. But since the reload speed for most pistols is so fast, I really recommend using different attachments and definitely giving this a try out. I feel like you're guaranteed to get most close range kills. You're going to outshoot people with with submachine guns and assault rifles, and obviously anybody with a regular pistol unless they're at a farther range. So definitely give Duelist a try if you haven't already. Basically just wanted to highlight this in this video and show some of my good clips. I was using this pretty much all day for one whole day, and I got all these clips in that day. And then I kind of got tired of using it because, you know, I was literally just using the pistol all day. So we'll see. I'll just keep this class in rotation. I'll keep it in one of my class slots, but I'm going to move on and try something else, and I'll bring that to you guys very soon. So thank you all for watching. As always, I'm Blitz5, and peace out.